Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A source tells us North Las Vegas officials met with law enforcement about State Senator Dina Neal's finances, that she may have misused her campaign funds to pay off her house debt. Neal reportedly charged her campaign $20,000 for Zoom expenses. Her attorney calls it a clerical error on what was supposed to be a monthly charge of $200. Read the full story on lvrj.com. Meanwhile, within the Clark County School District, the fight to keep international teachers to cover hard-to-fill positions continues. CCSD filed a complaint in U.S. District Court against Greenheart International, which alleges the schools aren't accredited by the State Department, so J1 teachers can't work in their current schools next year. CCSD disputes Greenheart's interpretation of accredited, saying it's invested money in training international teachers. Another complaint, this one with the state over the teachers union operating without a business license. CCSD requested state and federal filings, telling us the documents we requested from CCEA are public and must be provided if they are to negotiate on behalf of our employees.
State records show that the Clark County Education Association, which represents about 18,000 licensed employees in the district, was operating for almost 2 years without an active business license. And the union is alleging that the school district is retaliating.
Its attorney calling it an attempt to derail the bargaining process and retaliation for CCEA reporting the results of our survey on Superintendent Jara. Its business license was reinstated last week. Switching gears now, the Las Vegas Grand Prix is just months away from zooming across the Strip. Esports fans, listen up. You're watching EA Sports' upcoming video game, F1 23, showcasing the Las Vegas F1 track. Pre-orders will include exclusive Vegas content and early access. The game will be released June 16th on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. Raiders organized team activities are underway here in Henderson, Nevada, and some big names were not on the field on Thursday. Starting quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, running back Josh Jacobs, wide receiver Hunter Renfrow, and number 7 overall pick from this year's draft, Tyree Wilson, were not in attendance for the voluntary practice. In Garoppolo and Wilson's case, both players are nursing foot injuries they sustained last season.
Rehabbing the things that they're rehabbing. And again, we know we don't play a game for over 100 days. So, they're doing everything they can do to get right. And when they're all ready to go, then eventually they'll be back on the field.
For more on Raiders OTAs, go to vegasnation.com.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. A cooler night than previous evenings. Temps already in the 80s with some breezes. Set to fall to the 70s before midnight. Then 60s overnight with the breezes tapering off. Onto your 7-day forecast, all hitting the 90s. On Friday, a high of 91 and low of 66 degrees with around 15-mile-per-hour winds. On Saturday, the winds die out before returning on Sunday. Some cloud coverage on Memorial Day through Tuesday and Wednesday. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. In the coming weeks, lawmakers are set to consider a sweeping energy bill. The bill would direct NV Energy to put forth a proposal to accelerate the development of clean energy resources in Nevada and lessen buying energy on the open market. The goal is to improve affordability around the company's projects. NV Energy has yet to comment. Now to the future of shopping. With the growth of online purchases, we're seeing a different type of mall than in previous years. Experts discuss the once long-standing big box stores shuttering. They say the U.S. shopping malls are still thriving, though, with an occupancy rate of 93%, but large retail stores have been replaced by smaller community-driven shops and more entertainment and food as part of the rebirth some are calling shoptainment. In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. Robert Banghar's life was saved by naloxone twice in one evening when he overdosed from heroin. The 47-year-old Vegas resident telling us his story for a very important cause. Review Journal's Renee Semmerauer has more.
Banghart spoke about the importance of naloxone at the Foundation for Recovery in Las Vegas on Wednesday, where former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton visited to highlight her foundation's efforts to improve access to the overdose antidote.
So twice in one night, my life was saved by these actions.
The Foundation for Recovery is a statewide recovery community organization and was the first group to partner with the Clinton Global Initiative to distribute the life-saving drug, providing businesses and community centers and Las Vegas residents with naloxone to help them save people's lives while waiting for emergency responders.
So 109,680 is the just reported number of fatal overdose deaths last year across our country.
Last year, 549 Clark County residents died from a drug overdose, 330 of which were from opioids, according to the Southern Nevada Health District. The Southern Nevada Health District alerted the public last year to the risk fentanyl poses to the community when 6 suspected drug-related overdoses occurred during a 36-hour period in Clark County.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The 2023 NBA Finals don't start until June 1st, but the odds are already on the board as to who will win the 2024 NBA Championship. The Nuggets and Celtics are 6-1 co-favorites at the Westgate Superbook to win next year's title. The Bucks are 7-1, the Suns are 9-1, and the Lakers are 10-1. The longest shots on the board are the Wizards, Hornets, and Pistons at 200-1.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A few strip restaurants are bought out for the Formula One race. A waiter at Giada in the Cromwell says the restaurant had been bought out for November 17th and 18th. 2 important F1 nights. What other strip restaurants with a view of the track have been reserved for private events during the race? Log on to lvrj.com/entertainment to find out. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. Las Vegas Review Journal also produces a Spanish language newscast. Watch 7 at 7 a.m. in Espanol on rjespanol.com. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.